Hello, this is Roger Welter with the SHEAR 97 software, and we're happy to have the opportunity to show you this remarkable new module. It's called the SHEAR 97 Job Tracker module, which can do so much for you. Along with me is Leo Welter, the lead programmer of the Job Tracker module, and he's going to tell you a lot about the features of the SHEAR 97 Job Tracker and how it can benefit you and your company.
Hi, yeah, thanks, Roger. I appreciate that. So the module is very simple, but also somewhat complex. It can suit your needs however you like. It runs in the browser 24/7. It's a cloud application, so no key or software is required, nothing to install. And what we aim to do with this module is to let your organization employees, your customers, your site staff, all of them see a single source of truth when it comes to your data. An easy automatic update system keeps it clean and fresh, and you never have to worry about tracking where all of your documents are with this module. So Roger, why don't we get started?
Sounds good, Leo.
If you're still with us, we're just going to go into a little more depth about all of the benefits here. Just going to log in real quick. And now the first thing you see when you log in is the dashboard view. This is analogous to the job screen on your SHEAR 97 desktop. It's very simple. You can see a list of all of your jobs, scroll through them, tab through them. You can filter by any of these fields. Very simple interface to use. And right now, let's say we want to go to our specific release. Well, we can search for a job and just simply click on this, and it'll take us to our release screen. Now, the release screen is also very simple to use, intuitive, and it allows you to see all of your release information from a SHEAR 97 file server or a single machine. So when you log into the machine, your data is updated as you work. So you log into the job tracker, and as you enter release lines and bar lines, they get sent to our database where they can be viewed here. If you click on one of these, it'll show you a quick preview. And in that preview, you'll be able to see the weights by bin type, as well as a breakdown by type of bar. And here is our tracking data, which we'll cover in just a moment. If we click on the bar list button on this preview, we'll be able to see all of the bar listing information. The bar listing information shows the tonnage, the pounds, the types, the dimensions, and allows you to export it either to a clipboard or to a file, which I'll do here real quick. Open it up with your favorite Excel or spreadsheet program, and you'll see something that looks exactly like it for you to manipulate however you want. An easy way to download your bar listing information. From here, we can see the actual documentation. So we've uploaded some load lists and tags for this release already. The process we can cover in a separate video. But needless to say, it's exactly the same documents as you'll see on your SHEAR 97 program, except here on the right, you'll see tracking information for every single tag for bundle in the load line, or load list rather. From here, you'll be able to scan tags in an easy way. You can either use the QR scanners capabilities to scan a given release, or you'll be able to use a manual scanner, any cheap one that you can pick up or any expensive one, to manually scan tags. And after that, you'll submit these, and the tracking data will be recorded and viewable by anybody, as well as a timestamp that shows exactly who scanned the tag and when. Keep a steady pace of work. If we go back to the jobs screen, you can see all these releases. But if we go to the document screen, you can actually see a list of documents. So these are all belonging to a certain job and release. You can go to this screen to preview any of your documents in much the same way as if you were looking on the release screen, just in a very handy way if you need to compare them or download them for any reason. Moving on to the master schedule screen. Here is another powerful aspect. All of the scheduling information that you plug into your SHEAR 97 desktop programs get uploaded to our database, where it is then filled into a calendar, 2 calendars actually. The fabrication schedule is separate from the delivery schedule. And from here, you can click on any given day to see the releases that are being fabricated or delivered. You can tab through the months. See, we have a very busy day on the 18th, or rather, we had a busy day on the 18th in this test data. The data can also be viewed from a list preview. It's the same data, just viewed without all of the empty squares. If there are any gaps in the schedule, you'll only see dates that actually have releases being fabricated or delivered on them. And you'll also see a weight breakdown. Now you'll see special warnings on some of these. These can be customized in the settings. So you can have early warnings and notifications if someone, for instance, wants you to cut too much or bend too much specifically on a certain day. I don't know about your shop, but 28 releases with that kind of weight total is not something I would like to do in one day.
Good for business, though.
Absolutely good for business, and what's good for your business is good for us. So we accommodate any number of releases on a given day, as well as the easy ability to be able to see the jobs that those releases belong to. That's about it for the schedule view. If you click on any of these, though, you'll be able to see the job or the release. For instance, if you wanted to go back to the release we were just looking at, you can click directly on that, go back, go to the actual job that contains all the releases. Quick way to do that. Another feature that's new in our September 2020 release is that you can actually change the delivery dates, change the delivery schedule if you're an admin or a support staff user, in order to better coordinate with people at the shop or with your customers who can see this data. Now, you obviously can't change dates to the past, but you can change them prior to the originally set date. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to change a couple of releases. We're going to change this to Saturday, and we're going to change this to Friday. And what we're going to do now is we're going to go back to SHEAR, and we're going to see that they have changed. So you see this after we click around to check the updates. You can see that they've changed to Saturday and Friday, respectively.
That's a great new feature, Leo.
You can also generate reports using this module. Again, this can be done from anywhere. Management can use this in their browser from a laptop, from an iPad, anywhere. At Starbucks, picking up something for your great site staff on the way, whatever, wherever. You can generate weight reports for all of the tags that are scanned. You can also generate a scanning report if you just want the number of bundles that were scanned on various stages. Additionally, and if we go back to that job that we had here and this release, for all the tags that are scanned loaded, and I'll go ahead and do that with the laser scanner here. If we go ahead and submit these, you'll be able to create a shipper report for that job. Now, if we go ahead and select that, include a breakdown by tag and bundle, whatever you want. You can generate a report easily in seconds that you can use for whatever purposes that you like. And you can print this off using this print view, or you can download the file much in the same way that you did with your bar list information.
And your, this is Roger, I might say that your data is saved on the Amazon Web Services, and that's free to you when you sign up for the Job Tracker module. We saw a fab schedule. We also have a delivery schedule. So we have a delivery schedule, fab schedule you can either put on a large screen, 1 or 2 large screens throughout the office, or you can actually print it as a PDF to a large format printer and on good quality paper and put that out in the shop. So a lot of flexibility there.
Absolutely. And that's about all of the basics, Roger. Do you want to say anything else?
Well, I noticed on the tag there was a little QR code, and you can print that QR code on the main portion of the tag or on the stub. If you have a tag style with the stub, you can print it on the stub, and you could either scan, we say when you're loading the truck, and by the way, all those 5 scanning stations, the SHEAR, the bender, the truck's very important. You don't have to use all those columns. You could just scan for the truck if you wanted. And if you do, what you can do, you can either scan as you put each bundle onto the truck, on the trailer, or what one Job Tracker module users is doing, they're tearing off the stubs and they gather them up and they just scan them at a desk at the end of the day. So you have that flexibility there.
I think that's about it, don't you, Roger?
Yeah, that's pretty good demo. Thank you, Leo. And I just will conclude by saying I think this is a remarkable advance in the SHEAR 97 line of software. It's a one-time fee, and that lets you use it, all your people in your office, all your customers who you authorize. When you authorize your customers, they only see their jobs. And so you don't want them seeing other jobs that don't belong to that customer. Even the placers can scan if you allow them to. There's no software to download. It's on the Amazon Web Services, and we can set you up in a day. By one day, you'll be up and running the next morning. So again, thank you very much for attending this demo. If you have any questions, please call or email. You got our phone number, 317-823-3525, or email at info@erebar.com. Thank you, and look forward to hearing from you.